Hey guys, this is Dominic and welcome back to a new video. In this one, we are going to take a look at a new project that is Creed Dao, whose motive is basically to bring a decentralized finance governed by the seekers, kings, and the immortals. And we are going to cover complete information about this project in this video, but a short disclaimer for you guys. Anything I say is not going to be an investment or financial advice, so just be sure of that. With this being said, let's get into the video. In simple words, Creed Dao is a part of a movement. It is the movement that has been going on for a while now, and Creed Dao is here to play its role in it. That movement is of freedom in financing. In traditional financing, we don't have freedom. No matter how many dollars you have in your bank account or how much you are contributing in uplifting the economy, you aren't rewarded. You aren't given any benefits, any extra rights, any extra privileges, and most important, you are not given any control. Just think for a moment. It's your money, but you're the one in control of it. Instead, the governments are. And in traditional financing, they have full control over it. But in cryptocurrencies, it's completely opposite. For instance, in Creed DAO, if you hold the tokens, you are given rights, you are given control, and in this video, we'll discuss details of it. So now, let's talk about what Creed DAO is. It says here that the Creed Dao motive is the uprising of decentralized finance governed by the immortals, kings, and the seekers, empowering the cult and creed against institutions that preach liberation but practice capitalist enslavement. So basically, we have three categories: the immortals, kings, and the seekers. We'll talk about details of these categories afterwards. Let's go over these few concepts and analogies to understand the Creed Dao. So first is Creed Rebellion. The House of the Creed will unite forces with the many and the mighty threading on the path of empowering DeFi by partnering with projects that share the same vision as Creed. Then we have Creed Credence, ambitions not dictated by the will of the few but by the commandments of the many. Then we have Creed Obligation, discuss the creed and talk about the creed. The revolution should outlive the revolutionary. Every member of the creed will speak true of its purpose. Even if it doesn't make much sense right now, wait till we explore the details from the representation. All of this will make a much better sense then. But first, let's talk about their tokenomics. So, on every single transaction, there's a tax applied that is distributed in three different places, and here's how it's done. So, 1% is for the liquidity pool. Trading fees will go straight to liquidity, ensuring increased collateral value. Then we have 2% for awareness and partnership. Trading fees are used to grow the size of our creed through marketing and partnerships. United we stand, divided we fall. Then 2% for the treasury. Trading fees is deposited to the treasury, which will be used to invest in voted partner projects and to buy back creed. And the DAO mechanism is applied on this treasury. So this is where the holders practice their control. Creed Dao itself explains in the presentation that they leave control in the hand of the investors. Primarily, the focus of Creed is to reach every community who are fighting for the cause of decentralization and utilizing the force of the blockchain to its maximal capacity. How Creed will attain this is through a voting mechanism of investors to invest in promising projects using the Treasury wallet and burning a portion of Creed supply with every approved proposal. If you click on the House of Creed button on the main page of the website, it will take you to this place where you can see different proposals and how investors vote on getting the proposal approved or rejected. The DAO, or the decision making of using the treasury of voted project, is in the control of the holders depending on the number of tokens they are holding to pitch a proposal. Vote and earn tokens from the proposed project. When a proposal is voted and accepted by the investors, part of the treasury wallet will be used to buy back the voted project's tokens and distribute it amongst the immortals, kings, and the seekers, and 20% of the proposed funds will be used to buy and burn the creed. In this case, the same rules applies, that the more you are holding, the more power your vote has, and the more rewards you will get. Now it's important to understand that among the three categories, which are the bigger holders, so let's talk about that. The immortals are the top 50 holders of Creed token. Their powers include the proposal rights, voting rights. Then we have 25% buyback from the treasury wallet, which will be distributed amongst the immortals based on the person they are holding. Then comes the kings, which are people who are holding 5 million or more Creed tokens. Their powers include proposal rights and the voting rights. 50% buyback from the treasury wallets will be distributed amongst the kings based on the person they are holding. And then we have the seekers, who are people holding 2 million or more Creed tokens. Their power includes voting rights and 25% buyback from the treasury wallets, which will be distributed among the seekers, again based on the person they are holding. The immortals and the kings will have the rights to form a proposal for the treasury wallet. The immortals, kings, and the seekers will have the rights to vote on the proposals. Now here's how the voting mechanism takes place for the ecosystem. There are a few conditions under which the proposals are passed, which are these. More than 25% of the immortals, kings, and seekers can vote. More than 50% of the votes are in favor of the proposal. Everything up till here is pretty straightforward and clear. There are also criteria on proposing projects. Immortals and kings cannot just propose any project and start the voting. The project for whom the proposal is placed should have the following criteria fulfilled. So it should be doxed and KYC'd of at least one member of the project team, should be audited, substantial liquidity in the project. And there is no limits on the number of proposals that can be submitted as long as they meet all of the above criteria. Once a proposal is accepted by the House of the Creed, it will queue and funds will be transferred every time 50 BNB is replenished in the treasury wallet. And 80% of the funds will be used to buy back from the proposed project, and 20% fund will be used to buy back Creed and burned. Now, from their presentation, you can take a detailed look at the tax and how it is distributed. We have already discussed the whole thing in great detail. So, Creed Dao is audited from solid proof, so you can check that out too, which is a further proof that this is a legitimate project. I'm personally very impressed with this project and the whole idea, so I do suggest you guys to become a part of this project. Follow them on all of the social media channels that I'll be linking in the description. And that is all for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will meet in the next video shortly. Till then, take care.